YouTube is changing how YouTube Shorts views are counted, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you what the actual change is and if it matters for you or not if you own a YouTube channel. And no, I'm not the craziest expert of all time with YouTube, but I am fully transparent about all the channels I own and how much they make, and here are just a few of my faceless automation channels. On top of that, I have a bunch of my own channels, and I use all of that experience to understand how YouTube works and try to make the most possible money and get the most views from it, within ethical and meaningful bounds, of course. So with that being said, let me explain this. Essentially, the way that YouTube views are normally counted right now is not actually just if someone sees your video that counts as a view. That's not how it works. It's actually when someone sees your video, there's something called the swipe through rate. And this basically means how many people actually stay after the first couple seconds versus how many people swipe away and go to the next video. The views that you get are only counted from the people who actually decided to stay to watch. So all the people who swipe away currently on YouTube are not considered a view. Now, I'm explaining how it used to work, by the way. Since it's March 31st, they already updated it. But it basically used to be that of all the people who stayed to watch, that was the only ones that counted as a view, and all of these who swiped away were not counted as a view. On top of that, if someone watched the video, went all the way to the end, and then rewatched it, that wasn't considered a second view. That was just considered one view. Now it's different. So you have the total amount of views that you actually got, which is actually a combination of all the people who stayed to watch plus all the people who swiped away. And that gets you this number, views. And then when you go to engagement, you have something called engaged views. This number right here, engaged views, is how many people who viewed your content actually stayed to watch. That's what engaged views mean. So that's pretty much the only difference. It literally doesn't affect anything else. It doesn't affect monetization or anything like that. All this really affects is how many views it looks like you're getting. Because now, if you, let's say, had a 30 or 40% swipe away rate, you'll be getting those as views now. So your views will increase by 30 or 40% and probably a little bit more because of the people who actually decide to rewatch. But again, it really won't change monetization because monetization is still based off of the amount of engaged views that you get. So even if you have a higher total amount of views, your engaged views would still be the same, and your RPM is calculated based on the amount of revenue you make per engaged view. So again, this doesn't affect anything in terms of monetization. It really only affects how many views you can say that you got, essentially. And so honestly, I think this update is kind of a bluff. It doesn't really do anything. It just makes it so it looks like you're getting more views, which is good. You can advertise that to different people and say, oh, my short actually gets 1.5 million views instead of a million. But again, in terms of doing this, especially for the context of faceless automation niches, it really doesn't change anything. So quick update video, nothing crazy. And my mission with this channel is to really change the make money online space by not gatekeeping, being fully transparent with how much money I make and how, and genuinely sharing that with you guys. That's the way that I want to change the make money online space. And if you support that mission, you could subscribe, or better yet, the best way to support my mission is to go to my Discord and drop your best money making sauce in the Discord. That's the best way to support my mission, by actually practicing the mission you want to support. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video, and peace.